Hi, this is Solveig Hanson. Welcome to our second season of on-farm winter pea cover crop trials. I am out at our research farm near Freeville, New York. We have just planted our advanced line trials for several cover crop species and my winter pea nursery. And right in between here are my winter pea plots that are analogs to the small plots that you have on your farms of different winter pea varieties. This year, all of you have CCB Doodla Die Hard, which is one of our experimental lines bred within the cover crop breeding network. And then you have 2 of 3 checks. The checks are Canandaigua, Wyo Winter, and Survivor. So I've got all of those here, plus the Doodla Die Hard. So I'm taking advantage of some furrows that our planter dug for me in the field, but you could do this same thing with a hoe. So I'm basically making a furrow that is 2 to 3 inches deep, and then I'll set the seeds out in it about 2 inches apart, and then poke them in a little further and cover them. Here you can see the seeds in the furrow about 2 inches apart, not trying to be exact. And then I'll just push them down a little farther with my fingers into our quite dry, rocky soil, and then push the soil closed on top. You might notice that we have overseeded our winter pea plots with creeping red fescue, which will make kind of a lawn to keep the weeds down and make the plots easier to navigate in the spring during wet times. Please feel free to experiment with ways to make winter cover cropping fit into your farm or garden system. For instance, one of our participants sowed these rows of peas underneath his tomato plants so that the peas can get started while the tomatoes finish their season. You could simulate a grass legume mixture by planting a winter cereal like rye or triticale alongside the pea rows, or a spring cereal like oats that would winter kill, or you can just plant the peas. So I'd be interested in your feedback about what planting strategies work well with you. You'll notice that this plot is being visited by a rascally shadow puppet duck. One of the biggest frustrations for participants last year was having critters, birds, squirrels, and so on visit their plots and either eat seeds or plants before the plots got a fair shot. So keep your eyes out. And if you're getting undue interest from animals, consider covering your plots with a fabric or mesh row cover, fencing them, or using another protection strategy that works for your space. I'm excited to have you join us this season in observing winter pea varieties on your farm or in your garden. A few final reminders: make a map. Stakes can fade or blow away over the winter, and in order for us to draw meaningful conclusions about these varieties, we need to know which one is which. Check out the seed-linked feed here over my shoulder. It's a great place to post progress reports from your own plots, to ask questions, to get perspectives from other participants. You can follow me at CCB Network Solveig. Please feel free to email me at ccbn@cornell.edu. And mark your calendar for fall evaluation. About 4 to 6 weeks after planting, ideally before your first hard frost. I will have a video for you then as well, but some of you in more northern or cold areas may be needing to do fall evaluation before that video reaches you. So please be in touch with any questions or post questions on the feed. So glad to have you with us.
This is a production of Cornell University.